Julia, the solar panel industry has been going through a really tough time over the last couple of years. I mean, there's intense competition for starters and subsidies have been being withdrawn, et cetera, et cetera. What exactly is the sort of dynamic in the industry right now and where do we stand?
Well, this is it. We had big subsidies first in Europe and then in China, so they all tried to get in on the action. And as a result, it became really just this big race to the bottom, and overcapacity and competition caused photovoltaic cells, so the solar panels, the price of which to completely plummet.
Right.
And as a result, this has led to huge debt levels within a lot of the solar panel makers, and it's caused some to go bankrupt.
Right.
And that's what we're sort of looking at today.
Okay, now there's been a development today in China, referencing Suntech in particular. There's one Chinese company. What exactly has happened there?
Yeah, so Suntech Holdings, it's a US-listed company, but it's was very much a Chinese company. And it hasn't gone bankrupt itself, but a subsidiary, so Wuxi Suntech, has gone bankrupt. And within this subsidiary is really all of the solar panel manufacturing assets of Suntech Holdings. So that went bankrupt earlier in March. Today, two bidders, well, one is just reported in domestic media, the other has definitely come forward and made a bid for this bankrupt subsidiry.
Right,
so
a rescue in other words.
Exactly,
yeah.
so for the manufacturing assets of Suntech Holdings.
Right. Now, so what do they want, and will that be able to save Suntech, and will the bigger company be able to compete better?
Well, these companies aren't bigger, they're actually smaller, but they're just very ambitious. So they also make panels, but they're also trying to go into solar farms in China. So there's a lot of expansion going on in that area at the moment.
Right, but is this the kind of shakeout that the industry needs, do you think?
I don't think it will go far enough. I mean, it's certainly a start. So I guess the idea is that they consolidate the panel making within Jiangsu province in China, which is where Suntech is from, and these two peers that are bidding. So they then get more panel making manufacturing capacity, and then they can feed that into the solar farm expansion that they're trying to do in China. But unfortunately, that market, albeit it's a growing market, margins are very, very thin. So it's unlikely to sort of really shake up the market for these Chinese solar panel makers.
Okay, well, it's very tough times in the solar panel business, as we've seen globally, and there's been an interesting development in China today, but probably just a little sort of local development rather than a global one. Thanks, Julia.